10 years ago, we had AngularJS. And compared to jQuery, it was a big thing. It was a way to develop web applications in a very professional environment. There were further improvements, and with Angular 2, there was a big migration needed. So you couldn't just have your AngularJS app easily migrated to Angular. No, it was a bigger migration. But this migration led also to a big migration of people. A migration of people to other frameworks like Vue or other libraries like React. And since then, Angular lost its popularity, but still improved, still developed. And with this learning, the Angular team got better and better with each version in automated migrations. So the big problem from the past is not anymore. Instead, version upgrades get smoother and smoother and automated. Since so many people switched away from Angular, it's also a valid question now in 2026. Is Angular still alive? Is Angular still a way to go, or is it a dead end? And that's something I will analyze in this video. Angular has a great foundation with signals, standalone components, server-side rendering, and a built-in ecosystem. And compared to the old days in the front-end development, it's not changing on a yearly interval. The technology gets mature around front-end development and everything gets more stable. Old frameworks get even more stable. They still implement new features, new innovations, trying new things out and experimenting with them and see if they are working out in production. One thing, for example, is signals. Vue.js implemented them, tested them in productions, and it has shown that it's a good thing. It has improvements. And Angular copied this, improved this for their needs. And as you can see, frameworks copying from each other, benefiting from each the experience of each other, and they all get much more mature and more stable, while also innovating. So from the technical perspective, is Angular a good choice? Yes, but the same applies to the other frameworks. They are a good choice too. From a business perspective, Angular has advantages like many others do. It is well maintained. It is not on a dead end, and it is scalable and secure and applicable for big enterprise projects. For me, the biggest advantage is you can throw any Angular developer into an Angular project and he will be familiar with the structure, with the code within a very short time. This is the benefit which is caused by the built-in ecosystem. You don't have to integrate many different libraries which differs with different projects. Instead, you have an Angular project which comes already with the most important libraries, and this makes the onboarding of new developers very easy if they are already familiar with the Angular ecosystem. And here we come to my conclusion. As front-end frameworks get more and more similar and mature, it matters less which one you choose. None of them is a no-go or dead end. Instead, they have each theirs, the pros and cons. So what I do is instead, I focus on my market. I'm self-employed and I live in Germany. And here the software development is still strong in Angular. So there's still a big market for new apps which are built in Angular, and there's a lot of apps which needs to be maintained, which have been written in Angular in the past. Maybe for you it's different. It depends on your market, where you live. It can be that maybe Angular is more popular, maybe Vue is more popular. It depends. So it's a good choice for you, or good thing for you, if you analyze your market first, instead of focusing too deeply into the technology. But here's one good thing for you. If you're familiar with Angular, React, Vue, Svelte, whatever, if you're very good in this, very deep in this, it doesn't matter for you anymore which one you use for your project. What more benefits you is you can easily switch between these frameworks, because you already gained the knowledge of web technologies. So be open to all of the frameworks. It's up to you to apply them.